out.
Tower to the skies, an academy of lies. And what goes up surely must come down. And we felt the mighty blow up and the walls coming down, or something like that. Most of us are quite pleased with the same old song, and all of a sudden I'm relatively sane, with everything to lose and nothing to gain, or something like that. Man of wisdom and man of compromise, man of weak flesh and another disguise, all fall down. Yes, they do. It's right, you can tell. I goes Myron like a siren with endurance like a Liberty Bell. And he tells you of the dreamers, but he's cracked up like the road. And he'd like to lift us up, but we're a very heavy load. And we finally hear, and she gets cool. Shouldn't it be something like that?
Guided by Voices. B1000 is the album. Echoes Myron is the song. Welcome back to the show, Rachel.
Hi.
It's been a hot minute.
Nice to be here.
Yeah.
I've been here.
Yeah.
But now I'm here.
Yes, exactly that. So that...
We're still together after all these years.
It's true. 25 years in November. You know, but who's counting? Us.
24.
Apparently. 24. I said 25 in November,
Yeah.
though.
24 November.
Is it 24 in November?
Yeah.
Well, then I was wrong. That's one of the first things you got to learn as when
First
you're married
things to go is your memory, right?
well, and that you're wrong.
Yeah.
That's,
Not usually. But
I'm just skipping ahead. I'm just thinking to the future. What can I say? Guided by Voices was a big deal to me when I discovered them very late in the game. I don't know if I've done a Guided by Voices song yet for Acoustic Song a Day, so I'm just going to tell a little bit of a wrap-up of that. Saw the band Telekinesis open for Dismemberment Plan, in Seattle, and they were fantastic, and they did a Guided by Voices cover of the song Teenage FBI, and I loved it so much that I thought, you know, I've heard good things about Guided by Voices, it's time to check them out. And I did, and holy crap, so good. Not only the album that comes from, Do the Collapse, but B1000 was the album in 2014 that made me realize that an album can sound like it was made in a garage and still be loved by people, to the point where they've even made a beer that they made, Dogfish Head Brewing made Beer 1000 based on that. And so ultimately what I'm trying to say is that it gave me the confidence to start recording my own albums.
So essentially what he's trying to say is that you can blame Guided by Voices for the 50,000 Glenn Case albums that have been released in the last 2 years.
Yeah, it's 2014.
Since 2014.
The album that started it all is the album that is called This Album Has 12 songs on it. From then on, it was because I thought, you know, I'm not going to stress about things sounding really fantastic and like,
because Glenn's not a gearhead. He's not one of those guys.
No, I'm going to do the best that I can with what I have, and hopefully that'll be enough.
He does have a good ear, though.
Well, I appreciate that. Anything else that you'd like to say to them here?
Aside from, I just love that song. That's one of my favorite songs of all time, and I love singing that song. And it's very fun to stomp your feet when you're performing it live.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely. We've played it enough times at acoustic shows that it was beyond time for us to do it for this
well,
channel.
and a lot of people don't know that song when you perform it. But what's fun about that one is you perform it, and then people are like, "Who is that?" And we're like, "Yes, this is why we do this."
Absolutely. Well,
So,
thank you for watching. There's going to be more. I believe this will be coming out on Wednesday the 11th.
ooh, so
I will say another
that's
thing.
tomorrow.
It is. Well, for us, it's
For
tomorrow.
us, it's tomorrow.
For them, it's either right now or in the past, depending on when they're watching.
We're
The-
Time Lords.
I am taking another break because I'm getting my tonsils out on Thursday. And so I'm not going to feel like singing or doing much of anything for 7 to 10 days. In the past, I always tried to do these acoustic song a day videos the day of, and I was a purist about it. And I realized, no, I've already broken that rule with Buffalo Jones. When I was doing the Buffalo Jones songs, we recorded a bunch of them the same night and released them over time. So
Might as well get a stockpile so we don't ever have to disappoint your Patreons.
the pressure is off. And exactly, for my Patreons and anyone else who's watching this, I have a Patreon channel. It is $4 a month for an original song every week, and then I post these as freebies, but I include the MP3s.
I'm gonna throw out a gauntlet.
What you got?
If people will support your Patreon for $10 a month, I will do an original song with you once a month.
Ooh, well, I will have to create...
For the $10 Patreon.
I'll have to create a $10 level. There isn't a $10 level yet.
But now you got one.
And I think I'm going to have to make one now. All right. There you go. You heard it.
You heard
Rachel
it here,
will do a
folks.
song. Rachel will do a song every month.
I will write an original song, which is kind of a big deal for me.
Yeah. I mean, you have a stockpile of old ones you can end up utilizing in the worst case.
Yeah, they'd be new to everybody else.
Thanks for watching.